A video in about a month, and basically I moved all my shit out. I helped my cousin move all her shit out, and she moved in with her parents, and I'm fucking homeless. It's just the way shit worked. I'm not really gonna get into it, but what I wanted to do a review of is tents and the options that are on the market, because I can't really find many honest tent reviews that talk about this, but the options are complete and utter horseshit. If you're someone like me who is homeless, or if you're just someone who drew the short end of the fucking stick and you got to set up a tent in the rain, this design is fucking terrible. As you can see, it is see-through mesh, and then you put a rain fly on top. And the problem with that, as you can imagine, is if it fucking is raining and you're trying to set up your tent so that way you're not fucking soaked at night and you have somewhere dry to sleep, the entire inside of this fucking shit gets completely soaking wet, and it's really fucking stupid design. Also, they claim that this design is for summer, so it's breathable. But this is just a privacy fucking nightmare if you're sleeping in the woods in a campground or something, because yeah, it's completely fucking see-through. Like, you can see my bag and shit. There's my bag. So this design is fucking terrible. I will say this about this one. It has the aluminum tent poles. Don't ever fucking buy a tent with fiberglass poles. They break so often, you're going to need like 10 of them just as a replacement for a month. I'm not even joking. They are shit. So what I ended up doing to solve this problem, because I could not find any other fucking solution, is I got, as you can see, the area cleared pretty well. It's actually slightly bigger than the tent. And that's because I have a 10 by 10 canopy in storage. And I actually did set it up the other night when it was raining. And what I really like about it is, because you set up the canopy before you set up whatever you put under it, you have a dry spot underneath the canopy to set up whatever you're going to do. And the fact that the only thing I could find that does that is a 10 foot by 10 foot canopy is quite frankly bullshit. The fact that they don't make any other fucking solution that you can set up and be dry underneath is really fucking stupid in my opinion. And I honestly hate that. So next month, I spent $200 on the 10 by 10 canopy. I gotta get a shovel and even this out because it's actually slanted. You can't really see it that well, but the ground is fucking slanted to hell. I can definitely feel it at night when I'm sleeping. So I spent $200 on a steel frame commercial canopy, and it's going to be another $200 for the tent attachment. So what it basically does is it's a tent kind of not like this. It's actually only mesh on the top, and it's quite different design. But instead of being a dome like this tent, it literally fits inside the 10 by 10 canopy and turns it into a 120 square foot tent, which is fucking awesome. A lot of room. The only problem is, like I said, it's $200 for the canopy, $200 for the tent. That's $400 for a fucking tent. And then there's the fact that the canopy comes in a bag with two really small fucking rollerblade wheels on it. And one of the wheels already fell off, which is why it's not here right now. I'm gonna have to go spend another $50 fucking dollars on a hand truck or something to throw that on, plus some straps or something, because dragging that fucking thing, it's only like 50 pounds, but still, dragging that through the fucking woods, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a fucking hill over there. Can't really see shit, it's dark as fuck, it's what I like. But yeah, there's a hill there, so you have to drag it onto the bus, and then drag it to the camp place, then drag it down a fucking hill, and it's a pain in the ass. Whereas if I had a hand truck, it'd be a lot easier. So I'm going to have to do that next month. But the canopy was really nice. It was actually the only time I've set this fucking tent up in the rain, where the inside didn't get fucking wet, which was really nice. Unfortunately, and this is the other fucking problem with having a tent like this, is let's say you have to set your tent up and take it down in the morning because you're fucking homeless. All this shit, whether it's wet or not, has to go back in the bag. So can you guess what I just did with a towel? That's right, I dried the entire inside off because all the water that was on the bottom of that fucking thing, even though I folded it properly, somehow got inside the fucking mesh. Because of course it fucking did. It's a mesh fucking tent. Granted, it was only slightly damp, so it wasn't that much water. But still, this design is just fucking shit. I hate mesh tents, and I hate the fact that I can't find any fucking tent. Any tent on the fucking market. It's this design. It's a pop-up bullshit made of mesh, and then you put the rainfly on top. I would much prefer it if they didn't do this fucking design and they just put the rainfly as part of the fucking thing, and then you throw the fucking things up. That would be nice. But I literally cannot find anything like that on the fucking market. It's all this. With the exception of the tent attachment for the 10x10 canopy. It's all this design. And this design is fucking terrible for what I need. So if you're camping and you can take it down when it's dry, and you don't have to take it down every morning, and you're actually camping out, maybe this would be better for you. It's just for my needs because I have to take it down every morning and set it up every night. It's a pain in the fucking ass. But yeah, if you're going to get a tent, I would suggest getting one with aluminum tent poles. Don't ever buy one with fiberglass, so spend the extra. And just if there's a chance you're going to be setting up in the rain, just don't buy anything like this. It's a pain in the fucking ass. It really is. And the other thing is, if it says like 2-person, 3-person, I think this is a 4-person tent. This fits me and maybe one other person because I'm 6'2" and 30 inches wide. I'm a big person. So if you're tall and big like I am, get yourself at least a 3 or 4-person tent, because a 3 or 4-person tent is basically you, another person, and then room for your stuff. So a 3 or 4-person tent is basically a 2-person tent if you're a big guy like me. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's a good tent. If I didn't have to constantly take it down and set up, it would probably fare better. I'm going to be honest. But for what I need, it's a piece of shit. It's constantly getting wet inside. It's just a pain in my ass to deal with. And I'd rather deal with the pain in the ass that is carrying around a 10-foot by 10-foot canopy than dealing with this shit, because at least with a 10-foot by 10-foot canopy, I'll be dry. So that's what I've been up to. I'm now homeless. So if I do videos, they're not going to be as frequently as before. And they might have to do with camping. Next month when I get the canopy attachment, I will do a review on that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.